Hey Jewel fans, it's Ronnie from the Drawers Archive. I wanted to check in with you to see how you guys are doing reading your book. Don't forget, we have a book series right now going on for reading AVALON Web of Magic. We are reading the first book right now, Circles in the Stream. So Circles in the Stream is the very first book. This is the omnibus, so it contains the first 3 of the book series. So this is going to be the very first book that we are reading for the Jewel Writers Book Club. Again, we are going to be discussing this in our release for March. So on March 10th, there will be an update. We're probably going to have the podcast ready. If it's not ready on March 10th, it might be a few days later, but still March, May, and July are going to be the months that we discuss the book series. So again, we're going to be reading the first 3 books. So there's Circles in the Stream, there's going to be All That Glitters, and Cry of the Wolf. Those are going to be the 3 books that we're going to be discussing during the Jewel Writers Book Club podcast. So again, want to remind you, so if you guys haven't already started reading, make sure to do so. Admittedly, I've never read the AVALON Web of Magic book series, and I just started it this morning, and I couldn't put it down. I read half of the first book, so I'm already more than halfway done, and it is such an amazing story. You meet Emily, you meet Adrian, you meet Ozzy, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you definitely need to pick up your book and start reading it. So these are the characters that you get introduced to. So we have Emily, who is essentially the Tamara character. You have Adrian, who is Fallon, and then you have the mysterious Gwenevere character, and you have Ozzy, the ferret, who really is an elf. So again, it's a fantastic story. There's elements in here of just such cute characters and jokes. I love the fact that throughout the story, they keep referencing other works of fiction like Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, other just pop culture references. And for me, a child at heart, I just giggle every time I see it. And the illustrations are so cute. Again, I'm really digging the Emily character, of course, because hashtag Tamara forever. But Emily is a super cute character, and Adrian as well, so that's where I'm at right now. Yet again, I haven't met the Gwenevere character, so we'll find out who she is. But we have the mage, and we have the warrior, and we have the ferret, who's Ozzy. And admittedly also, I was a little anti-Ozzy at first, because every time I see pictures of him and every time I hear about him, he's like, oh, here's another sidekick who's stealing the show. And in truth, it's actually not quite that. I don't know. You might have different feelings, but for me personally, I don't really mind him. I think that he's kind of fun and kind of quirky and kind of ridiculous, but there you go. So again, reminder, if you haven't picked up your book, make sure to do so. Start reading it. I've already read through a lot of it this morning, so it's a pretty easy read. We're going to be reviewing the very first book, Circles in the Stream, on the March update, so probably around March 10th. That's going to be when we're going to be reviewing it with a podcast, complete with a blog update, so stay tuned for all of that. And again, pick up your copy, get your book, make sure to start reading it because it is definitely a fun read. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Web of Magic, high level, it is the continuation or retelling of Jewel Writers. I mean, who wouldn't love that? So this is going to be it's written by Rachel Roberts, and it is incorporating all the elements that we love about Princess Gwenevere and the Jewel Writers and the lore and the magic into this book series. So again, these are essentially the characters that are Jewel Writers. So that's why I was saying it's like the Tamara character, it's the Fallon character, it's the Gwenevere character, and they have magical gems, and they are bonded with animal friends, and it's just all sorts of magic. So please make sure to pick up your copy, start reading it with us, and we will review it on the podcast. So until we meet again, remember, friends together, friends forever. Have a great day, everyone.
By the magic of the Sunstone, you're tuned into the Jewel Writers Archive.